What's up, everybody? Your boy Rebel Rider here. I'm coming at you today with a how to install / mod whatever fucking video you want to call it. Today I'm showing you how to do the airbox mod on a 2009 to 2014 Yamaha R1. This here is my 2011 R1. Mods so far are a ECU flash done by X-Plane Custom Tuning, a slip-on Akrapovic system, a lightweight speed cell battery, and that's pretty much it. On a aftermarket 520 chain, that's pretty much it. Today we're going to show you how to shave this down and do the airbox mod. What the airbox mod does is takes this tiny little opening here and opens it up to pretty much this size. Like you can see, there's a good almost inch difference from here to here. There's about that much of a difference, which will open up and give you better airflow. From what I've read, that's what it does. I'm not 100% sure, but from just common sense, knowing how to work on motors myself, coming from an automotive background and racing dirt bikes and all that good fun stuff, makes pretty much sense. That's what it does. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand that. Now, I've done most of the hard stuff, getting the tank and the top of the airbox off. Now, next thing you'll have to do is remove your upper velocity stacks, which is real simple. You just pop these little tabs here off, and then there's one underneath here. Be very, very fucking gentle when you do this, because if not, you can break something and then you'll have to replace it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, not from experience but from hearing from other people, replacing this motherfucker or this is not what your budget wants. And then next thing you have to do, well, you'll have to come down in here and get every single one of these 5mm screws down here. They might be in there tight, I don't know, because the last time I had this off was during the winter, doing the block offs was the last time I had this thing off, and yes, they were pretty tight. Now again, I'm showing you in real time. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory how to get a damn tank off. But if you don't know, for a Yamaha R1 of this year, 09 to 14, you have to take the seat off, you have to take the side panels off, which are these right here, and yes, these are carbon fiber. Take these off, undo this bolt, undo these bolts, and then what I like to do is lift it up, take a hammer, put it up underneath on top of the airbox, underneath the tank, undo your fuel line here, undo your two connectors to the fuel line for your fuel pump and for your pump actuator or something, I forgot what it's called, and undo your two vent lines. Sorry, this right here is just gonna bug me being in my way. Make sure to put tons of rags down, because if not, you are gonna be just covered in gas. And then you undo the one bolt that goes through here, which is this long son of a bitch. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, it is a pain in the ass once it comes loose, because you still have a ways to go through this little hole that Yamaha provided for you. But other than that, that's all you have to do to get that off. This right here is what I had to do to get that bolt off there, because that thing was on there pretty tight. I'm actually gonna go through and loosen these all up real quick, make this process just a wee bit faster there. That one actually wasn't on that super tight. That one was a little bit. Now remember, be very gentle going down by these, because if not, you can fuck something up. And like I said, these are not cheap parts, because just to upgrade these parts on this specific bike is a little over $1,000. Now I'm not sure why this one is being such a dick, unlike last time. Oh, there we go, that's why. See guys, it's been a minute since I've been this far into my bike, because I haven't done any motor work or anything else yet. So So that goes to tell you how long it's been since I've been deep down into this motor. Actually, I've never been in the motor, besides to replace covers and a whole bunch of other fun shit. Now, once you get this off, this right here is not like older school bikes where there's little clamps and shit down there you gotta take off. This right here is all you have to dick with, is getting this off. See guys, sometimes working on these bikes is a fun thing, sometimes they're just a pain in the ever-loving ass. See, there's still a bolt. Yeah, that side's completely off. That one's off. That one's off, so it is this little sucker right down in here. Now that's off. Now this little guy right here, there's 4 tabs. Tab there, tab there, tab there, tab there, and tab there. Now, what I like to do is I'll come over here, because this was the last place I remember having it, get a screwdriver, and gently pry back, because once it gets past that point, boom, just pops right off. Now there is a sensor over here that can be a dick to take off, can not be a dick to take off. I found that on these on these plugs on Yamahas, you need to push them in and then pull them out. But sometimes they just like being dicks altogether. So I'm gonna get my little flathead, push that all the way down, pull that out, boom. As you see, there's a little bit of dirt in there. That's easily gone. Now set this on top of something soft, something clean. Now, this right here is what you have to modify. Now, from what I've been told, you can leave it inside the box. I mean, inside the bike. You don't need to do anything of that nature. Now, you don't need to take it out of the bike. It can sit right here. Now, with that being said, I have an X-Acto knife kit that I will be using, because I'm not using any kind of knife, like I'm not using a big hunting knife or nothing. I know, Rebel, why are you not using a hunting knife? That'd be so redneck. Well, because this right here requires, from what I've been told, a little bit of precision. Because if you can see, there's this mold line here. That is what I've been told you are supposed to follow, because that is the biggest point on the on that box. Now you do, you push in, and that's all you do, is you just cut along that line. Now I'm just trying, hope to God, not slice my finger off of any way, shape, or form. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, guys, this right here is extremely tough plastic. And it doesn't help when trying to stay straight. It's very difficult to do. Ooh, there we go. It went soft for a second. Doing my best to stay on that line up as far as I can go. Okay. All right. Now, I was told that if you do leave it in here, you will have to cut down this way to be able to get to the rest of the air box, due to the fact of how tight it is in there. It gets very difficult to keep going down. To keep going up in that retrospect. Fucking whore. Well, sorry kids. Don't mean to cuss around you. I know we get in trouble for that now. There's just a little bit of debris in there. It's alright. This airbox, ever since the last time I cleaned it, has roughly 4,000 plus miles or 5,000 plus miles on it. So I mean, you can't really complain much. Whew. That's a tight one there, kids. Ooh, that is a... Alright. And that, children, is the airbox mod. This video is going to take a lot longer than I thought if I had to show you how to take the tank and all that other fun shit off. That took a lot longer taking that thing off than I thought it would. But with that being said, that there is the airbox mod. See how it's much more open than this tiny little area was? Difference. That's new opening, old opening. New opening, old opening. Now, note please, these tabs, do not cut down past the tabs, because then you will have to replace this whole piece, and that is a bitch and a half. I looked up the pricing, it's like 200 something, $300, just replace that. Now, all that's left is to put everything back on. It's just reverse of what I did before. Putting that on, putting the cover back, putting the top of that with the filter back on, putting the tank back on. It's just reverse of that. So anyway, you guys, with that being said, that right there is the airbox mod. It's not, from what I've been told, it's not going to give you a gigantic boost in power. I don't know if you can do it on your specific bike, but I know on the 2009 to 2014 R1s, this is an extremely common mod, because this right here is how the bikes come in Europe or UK factory. Like, that's how they come. They come with this giant open piece. Like, it's not, from what I've been told, that's how they come. They come with it open like this. The reason we got the restricted ones because we're in America. Damn. But anyways, guys, that right there is how to perform the airbox mod on a 2011/2009 to 2014 Yamaha R1. Thank you guys. If this video helped you out, give it a thumbs up, give it a comment, and don't step on your toolbox, because then you might be broken like mine. This is your boy Rebel Rider. Y'all have a good ass day. Y'all, love you.